Did you ever wish that John Carpenter's The Thing had been set in a supermarket instead of an Antarctic research base? If so, you'll love today's movie. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Ben Rock's criminally underseen alien invasion siege film, Alien Raiders. Released in 2008, this low-budget labor of love finds civilians and scientists trapped in a grocery store with a shape-shifting alien. Or in other words, it's basically The Thing in a supermarket. This one has it all. A great concept, a solid cast, and plenty of excellent gore effects. But can Alien Raiders hit the express checkout lane and earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Joel Kaplan, William Bell, and Ricky Bruckman. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. Seriously, every little bit helps keep this show rolling. And now, let's get bloody. We fade in on a montage. I love a good montage. And a title card. This one is pretty low effort, but I feel like it kind of fits the Alien Raiders aesthetic. I can't really decide if Samantha Street sounds more like an adult film name or a dope MC name. I'm kinda leaning dope MC. Man, these credits are more Armed and Dangerous than that John Candy Eugene Levy movie. Do you kids even remember Armed and Dangerous? Christ, I'm old. Man, that's a great movie. I sure hope we're going to put all of Chekhov's weaponry here to use at some point. And we'll say the film has a sort of interesting look. This was the first feature film to be shot on Panasonic's HPX 3000 HD camera. Haha, sweet, we're mapping our way into the start of the movie. That's useful. Wait a minute, is this an episode of Cops? Jesus, I'm gonna need Dramamine to get through this thing if we don't get some better lighting and less shaky handheld cam. Space. The Final Frontier. Wait, wrong movie. Directed by Ben Rock, aka Neptune Salad on Twitter. I usually believe in asking forgiveness and not permission, but I actually wanted to be sure Ben was going to be cool with this video before I did it. He was. We'll see if he still talks to me when it's over, though. I'm no optometrist, but I think the camera is developing cataracts. Anyway, this dude finds a loaded dirty diaper, and I sure hope that's not a subtle metaphor about the quality of what lies ahead. Ooh, establishing shot and timestamp. You guys drink double. I feel like we might have wandered into a sequel to Intruder, and frankly, I wish we'd gotten a sequel to Intruder. Also, apples 48 cents a pound? Why the fuck am I paying $2.99 a pound now? Boy, Steven Seagal is really letting himself go at this point. Fun fact, my first job was as a bag boy at Winn-Dixie. That this isn't the shittiest job I ever had should tell you all you need to know about my career. Detective Ed Green here is going to shoot his shot with the cashier. I mean, to be fair, she is checking him out. I can't imagine this ever works. Trying to pick up your cashier has to be as futile as trying to pick up your bartender or private dance artist.
Is there something wrong with your stepdad?
Oh wait, he wasn't shooting his shot. Yeah, things just got awkward. Obviously, the B crew didn't get to use the fancy HD camera. Interestingly enough, the actor playing Logan here actually shot footage with that camera. It was initially just supposed to be a prop, but the footage wound up in the finished film. Oh, it's like Children of the Corn. He who walks behind the rows. Aw man, we're gonna need a cleanup in produce. I was hoping we'd clock out early tonight. Hold the phone. This could be a ruse. This is a heist. Give us all your eggs and no one gets hurt. Fortunately, Discount Seagal is here. I know he's about to do some fancy Aikido and disarm this dude. This is basically about to become an Under Siege sequel. Anyway, these are the weirdest robbers ever because they're not interested in valuables but are conducting some kind of half-assed eye exams. Then it's time for some exposition.
Attention Hastings shoppers, this is a robbery. Anyone caught using their cell phone will be shot on sight.
I think we should implement this anyone using their cell phone will be shot approach in movie theaters. This guy's like, look, I'm just here to get Tampax for the missus. I don't want any trouble. Hey, it's Courtney Ford. She gave birth to Lucifer's son on Supernatural. And now things are going to take a turn for the worse because we're killing hostages. But turnabout is fair play, apparently.
Don't shoot.
Where are you guys?
Don't shoot me.
I need all checkout staff to the front of the store, please. And could someone please turn off that damn Celine Dion on the store sound system? Things quickly escalate because we've got a shootout in the checkout line. Look, this is me every time some asshole tries to go through the 10 items or less line with like 30 things. Oh shit, he's waving a gun at the eggs. They better scramble before they get shot. And down goes Spooky.
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. I mean, he got shot. And then the cop gets capped too. Man, we had a lot of kills for only being 11 minutes into this thing. I approve. Our bag boy, meanwhile, is still in the produce section, which is good since being there will make it easier to remain calm. So the bad news is they killed a cop. The worst news is...
He called it in.
I guess the good news is they're holed up in a grocery store, so they've got plenty of supplies for a long hostage negotiation. After some jibber jabber, we learn these guys aren't actually here looking to crack the safe, and that Budget Suge Knight here doesn't want to stick with the original plan.
Yeah, I'm in, man. Shit.
And here lies Spooky. Judging by all the toilet paper, you could say he's on a roll. Looks like the hostage situation is just getting started, but first we gotta jettison half the cast. Man, the potential victim pool just shrunk significantly. I don't want to alarm anyone, but these guys might be screwed because Paul Blart, Mall Cop, is on the case. Things are definitely coming up Millhouse inside, though. Looks like they're giving away samples of ribs. And sure, I guess we have time to do some Eagles karaoke.
You know what? Just take it easy.
Her Glenn Fry needs some work. Everyone heads back to regroup. Losing Spooky was a big loss, but they have a replacement for whatever it is he did.
Charlotte.
Oh my God, Charlotte? After what happened in Scottsdale?
Look, whatever happens in Scottsdale stays in Scottsdale. Them's the rules. Meanwhile, Suge here is going full blood. Show them how they do it at death row, Suge. Anyway, they're gonna have to test these people the old-fashioned way until Charlotte gets here.
I need bandages, tape, peroxide, Tupperware containers.
Good thing they're in a store, and that will save time on the supply run. Suge, meanwhile, has other ideas.
So what, Reddy? You gonna call KC or what?
Call KC? Are we bringing in Jodeci too? Well, they get JoJo and Devontae Swing. Death Row New Jack Swing Show incoming. Man, that's one of those jokes you're either really gonna get or really gonna miss. Tonight, on a very special episode of Law & Order, Ed Green and Paul Blart face off against a ring of international food thieves. Paul's like, all right, Chief, I'm gonna go secure the food court. Inside, it looks like things are about to go from bad to worse. And the rest of the gang is making a supply run to the bakery. I see 2 bear claws in the case. If we're quick, they can be ours. A lot of empty milk cartons back here. Someone bulking on the Mark Ripto gallon of milk a day program? Oh yeah, this is basically my reaction to drinking milk. But even in the most stressful of situations, love finds a way. Check out this sweet talk.
Don't be a douchebag, okay?
You're a douchebag.
You're a douchebag.
Stop it.
They're totally gonna hook up, negging each other. Sure sign. Outside, this van is definitely not a rockin'. In fact, it looks pretty abandoned. But hey, might as well stop for some exposition while we're here.
Apparently used to work at JPL.
JPL.
Yeah, it stands for Jet Propulsion.
Jet Propulsion Laboratories, I know.
Wonder if that's gonna be important later. Place your bets now.
Always bet on Blart.
But wait, we're not done with the exposition. Ritter's about to share some with the class too.
We know for a fact that at least one of you has been infected with a dangerous substance.
So yeah, I guess we're about to do the blood test from the Thing. Or some Yakuza-esque Yubitsume. While they're dealing with that, the natives are hatching a plan.
I've had a lot of weapons training. I'm an expert marksman.
Are you military or something?
No, just a competitive Call of Duty player. But really, how different could it be? Outside, Ed's calling the rest of the cast. Hey, I've seen your van. Can I interest you in an extended warranty? But we do learn something here.
I go where the work is.
It means you're a hard-working man. Got a lot of respect for that. Is it anything that your daughter Casey would understand?
I feel like all of our plots are going to connect soon. And it looks like Five Below Seagal is going to have a hard time pinky swearing for the foreseeable future. I will say it is nice they brought Tupperware. It helps keep your finger foods fresh. Next up, Benny the Bag Boy. Son, can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? Not gonna lie, Benny kinda looks like the love child of Casey Kasem and Mr. Spock. Keep reaching for the stars and being logical. Out at the van, Ed and Paul are watching the dailies. Looking good. So right now, this is basically like the blood test scene in The Thing dragged out for an entire half of a movie. And honestly, it works pretty well. Oh yeah, this is gonna look great over on Best Gore, the YNC. Uh-oh, this does not look good. I think we might have found our alien. Oh yeah, she's doling out pimp hands from another galaxy. I'm sure this is fine. Well, yeah, that's one way to deal with the alien invasion problem. With everyone distracted, Call of Duty guy makes a break for the gun. Except our alien cop isn't into letting people borrow his piece, apparently. Off-screen kill? Why? Oh, hey, remember Charlotte? Well, she's here now.
Where I come from, you break your hands to get out of those.
I did.
Back inside, everyone's chilling in the freezer. I will say this does provide an answer to the age-old question of where's the beef? Do you kids even remember the Where's the Beef commercial? Christ, I'm old. Oh, and the alien cop is here too. Back inside, Suge is not looking good, but he is better than Logan.
Yeah, Logan is dead, man.
And it turns out the cop isn't just any alien either.
You think it's a king? Yeah, man, that's a powerful motherfucker, man.
And it got Suge too. He's just not dead yet. Please give Death Row Records to Snoop. Now we gotta put him down like old Yeller. Look at the flowers, Suge. With their numbers dwindling, Ritter heads off to find the cop alien. Damn it, Publix is out of chicken tenders again. But maybe this alien dude will fry up a new batch if we're nice to him. In the back, the natives are making a break for it. Except Manny the Man here is totally unprepared for the real threat. And there's a mini mutiny happening amongst the hostages.
Scoop, sit down!
You are so fired.
The take this job and shove it moment is interrupted by a phone call where Ed and Ritter play a little let's make a deal.
Give me Charlotte, you get one hostage. Give me 10 minutes, you get the rest of the hostages.
Seems like a fair deal to me, although there's more than 10 minutes left in this movie. God, the night crew is gonna be pissed to come in and find this mess. I mean, look at this produce department. I can't believe what a disaster this is. Check out this cart. It's all alone. Too bad it's not over in the milk and dairy section. Then it would be in exile. Before we can get to the final showdown, though, they head out on a snack run. I think the frozen pizza aisle is clear. Then they make a frightening discovery. Ugh, this is where they dump the expired milk? Gross. Anyway, they're traipsing around this place for forever. Are you sure you know where you're going? From there, they find this, and I can guarantee you this meat is not USDA approved. Outside, Paul Blart is itching to make his move. We gotta get in there before they destroy the Orange Julius. Great, now I want an Orange Julius. Oh yeah, they're gonna need a cleanup on aisle everything when this is over. I do not envy the bag boy who's gonna get stuck with that job, that's for sure. Sterling here is like, you guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait for Castiel or some Winchesters to show up. Damn it, we need to order more minute rice. And it feels like Tarky has lost something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But as Admiral Akbar always says, it's a trap. So much for all that Aikido training, Budget Seagal. The good news is they finally got Charlotte in here. Not sure what they need her for, since they already know the cop is an alien king. And with the gang all here, I guess we can kick off the climax with some blasting. Back in the office, Benny and Whitney are hunkered down for the long haul. So we're probably gonna die. Wanna hook up? And eventually, Stepdad makes it to the office. This is basically me in every stealth game. I'm sneaking around thinking I'm Solid Snake, but I'm about to get popped by the guys right around the corner. But he doesn't get shot. He just stops Benny from completing the hookup. Total C-block. Dad, Benny, and Whitney make a break for it, but the cops charge in. Which is nice, because we could use a few more kills before the credits. And here comes the king, right on cue. Do you mind if I drop in for a visit? By God, he's choking him in the veggie section. This dude looks unbeatable. Man, my JR still sucks. Wow, he's just waylaying him with pimp fists. He really should see someone about that goiter, though. And now Ritter is taking a stab at ending this once and for all. Not gonna lie, these are some really nice practical effects. Ah, great, it's an intergalactic flea. With no options, they open fire. And nail Ritter. Nice work, guys. Sure hope the body cams weren't on. But it's up to Sterling to deliver the killing blow. Press F to pay respects. Well, that could have gone worse. Let's bag him. Where'd that bag boy go anyway? So, come here often? But if you thought this meant the threat was over, guess again.
There are still females loose and they can't spread with the king dead. They can't spread with the king dead, but somebody has to finish this.
See?
Sterling! It's not it! Not it! It's not the king!
So, turns out neither Childs nor McCready were the thing. It was Whitney all along.
I always loved you, Benny.
And cue credits. So, what have we learned from Alien Raiders? Well, for starters, that it's entirely possible to make a good low-budget riff on the thing. You just need a good cast, an isolated location, and some good special effects, which is something this film possesses in spades. While Alien Raiders isn't quite as good as Carpenter's seminal creature feature, it is a rock-solid companion piece that I'm sad more people haven't seen. This is legitimately great and should have launched Ben Rock's career into orbit. But enough about that. Can Alien Raiders deliver enough carnage to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. terms of gross anatomy, this one is pretty solid. We're treated to a plethora of practical effects, including severed digits, mutated monsters, gunshot wounds, stabbings, one intergalactic flea monster, and the great-looking alien cop. Because of that, I feel very comfortable awarding this one a super respectable 4 barf bag rating. This is definitely a sick and entertaining little flick. Looking for another low-budget 21st century film filled with gory practical effects? Then be sure to check out my review of The Void. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.